Hello, everybody!
Hello!
We are once again live and welcoming you to yet another Roombas of Thought live stream. It is a pleasure to be with you this evening, or slash morning, depending on your time zone. I am Stalking Horse.
And I'm Indecisive Spud.
Respectively, we host and moderate on this channel.
Yep.
We are once again not joined by Sir Fancybeard, also known as Sir Not Appearing in this live stream. Links to all of our channels can be found in the down there part.
Yep. Also, I know you mentioned morning and evening. What happens if someone watches in the afternoon?
Curses, you have caught me out and foiled my scheme to be perfect and cover all bases. But that perfection is unattainable. It's no reason not to strive for it. Now,
I will concede the point.
I mean, that's the approach I take with most of my bases, but it doesn't work out that way.
Ah.
And I know, even without the ability to see your face, you're giving me a look.
Wait. You weren't just talking metaphorically, were you?
No. But...
yes, I am giving you the look now. Feel it and fear it.
Oh, I don't fear it. The look is a criticism,
Okay,
but it has
fair.
no power over me.
That's fair, but you can feel it.
Feel it indeed. And before that slight crawling sensation gets any worse, I am going to start the game.
Good idea.
Does help if I actually push the button.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hopefully I won't do what I do to my drink what I did to mine last night. I knocked over the wine glass and it went all over my scratch paper.
Ah, that is a problem.
It made the mess a lot easier to contain because all the scratch paper basically went, you know what? We're going to be dyed red now. Or purplish, you know.
Yes.
And it was a case of, well, okay, I'm just gonna have to clean up the little bit that, you know, the wet patch. But other than that, the paper's permanently ruined, but, yeah. I like how that pingling just went to the edge of the iceberg and sort of hovered over the edge for a bit.
Yep. Speaking of penguins... we have something really good to share.
Once again.
While they're in the whiteout.
Yep.
We got this. Courtesy
We have
of...
bad art.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for this, Frost. It's great.
Yes.
Yep. Frostblood did this, and oh, it is wonderful.
Yep.
Just look at it. Magnificent. The
Yep.
penguin is
I love the
expected
fact
to
that I
move,
float
so-
around like one of those, you know, what was it? Link fairies? No, that's not quite right.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Zelda game fairies! Let's go with that.
Not something I've ever played, so I wouldn't know.
Yep. Legend of Zelda?
Nope, never played them. I know of them.
Oh.
It's impossible to be immersed
Do you-
in pop culture and not know of them, and certain
Yeah.
things about them, but no, I've never played them.
Okay. Right. Basically, one of the
Do not bother
in-game
to
helpers.
do not bother to explain the joke. We have a base to build.
Okay, fine.
For recursion, see recursion.
Recursion, see recursion.
Thank you so much for that, Blood. It's wonderful.
Yep.
Get back here, your bioreactor fuel.
Why do we need bioreactor fuel?
Welcome aboard,
Need?
Captain.
We don't particularly want. It's something that doesn't decay while I take it down there.
Right. Do you want to make a stop off to basically fill the inventory with magnetite?
We could. There is magnetite down there, but not as much as I thought.
Yeah.
All of our magnetite is at Hammond.
Yep. I'm pretty sure this one doesn't have the heat charger.
No, it doesn't. I was just checking how hot do these actually get. And the answer is about 50-ish. Not worth putting a PowerPoint on. Now, I didn't bring all the storage modules, but that's okay because they were full anyway.
Or close to.
It's my inventory that needs to be filled with magnetite.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Preferably in fours. Magnetite, here we go.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's an odd one out. Why did I put a thumper in the magnetite box?
I
The
don't
thumper
know.
goes in general. Speaking of general, what do I have in there, and is there anything I may use? Yes, lubricant.
You were planning on doing creep vine stuff, weren't you, as well?
Yeah, in that case, I can leave the lubricant, and for that matter, I can release the peeper. Or, since I'm being efficient, cook it. Which leaves me 4 spaces to go and get a creep vine sample.
Yep.
Fastest way to the garden is this way now.
Actually, quick question. Before that, before we do that, I was about to ask, could you put a lubricant through the recycler?
I could, but this was probably more efficient in the long run. I may need lubricant later. I don't know what I need to make the alien bodies. But I know what I need to make 2
True.
of them.
Yeah, I was thinking with the creep vine, because lubricant is from creep vine class samples. It's like, could you like use it with lubricant to essentially, you know, have a very compact creepvine seed cluster that we can undo.
You are quite correct. I could do that. In fact, that would be a lot more efficient. I can't... Oh, wait. I can eat that. Never mind. That would be a lot more space efficient.
Yeah, we might need to just actually test it because I'm not sure if it actually works.
Testing we can do. Item cannot be recycled.
Huh.
I can't do organics.
Right.
But, I met... You know, I'm gonna feel really stupid if I leave all of my, root pustule and things up here. I get down there, and then I find out that once I've found the third architect piece, it has to be assembled down there.
I would not be surprised if that was the case.
I would feel very stupid, wouldn't you? So, what can I most spare?
You can drink the water.
Yes. Okay. So, let's pull up the blueprints for these and make them. Then I can carry those down. I need... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was thinking, if you're going to go down, you could always just, compress your titanium. That compresses really well.
Yes, it does. Because we have a recyclotron down there.
Yep.
For that matter...
Question, what do you need to make?
For that matter,
Yeah, I was thinking...
If I have spare lithium, I can also compress that.
Yep.
Which leaves the question, do I have spare lithium? I do. In which case... No, not that one, this one. There we go.
Technically also a part of the, thingamabob.
Yeah. I'll have to consume it anyway, so that's convenient. Now,
Yep.
I'll need... 2 gel sacks. 3 diamonds. And a... polyaniline. And polyaniline was gold in acid. To make the acid, I use... You.
Me?
No, not you, but stupid... Okay, let's go to... Okay, down to Outpost Flytrap, but I'll remember to pick up my diamonds first.
The other thought I had with compression was,
Also my gold.
you could always compression some of the gold and magnetite.
Gold and magnetite into what?
Into just upgrades we don't plan on using for the scanner room and basically uncompress them later.
Good thought, except it's not gold that goes into the upgrades, it's copper. And I've got 2 copper.
No, because remember there's other upgrades.
But that's not magnetite, that's gold and silver.
Frack!
I can make 2 extra spaces. And since I'll need copper for things, it seems a bit counterproductive, really.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just... Okay, hang on. Let's check how many spaces I'm actually saving here. I can make...
Wait.
I've got the rest... Where do you make them?
Oh.
You gotta make them
You know how you were
down
saying
there.
the fabricator might be down there? It might be a case of the fabrication machine is down there. And it needs, you know, advanced artifact doohickeys.
Okay. Well,
If it needs
I've
advanced
got
artifact
gold.
architect doohickeys, well,
Diamonds. Assault.
because yeah, from the looks of it, we might need several of those things called trips.
Or one of those things called boxes.
Yes! What do we have in terms of storage room? 6 slots.
I can take all these out once I'm down there.
Yeah, hang on, have you already got gel sacks down there? Yes, you do.
Yes, they're growing in the thing, so I don't need to bring the gel sacks. If I'm not manufacturing it here, I can leave the gel sacks here.
Yep, we'll still need, because we still need room for the creep vine sample.
Yeah, we do.
So we cannot lubricant it.
Yep. 4 for the creep vine. I'll need 3 for the anemone. I'm not assuming they're one space things. But, I can also throw in plasteel ingot and that quartz.
Yep.
Because I left the box on the
I just
pawn
love how we're just moving things down by compressioning them.
Yep. So, that means that I'll need 3 spores, which I can make into acid immediately, then turn a gold into polyaniline, and then I'll just need to head straight down. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
2 outpost flytrap.
Yep.
Goodbye, sharks.
You can't catch us. Well, maybe. Can they catch us?
To date, not when I've been using the afterburner.
Ah.
Oh, right. No power.
Yeah. I think we... Yep. Right. The red things or the root pustles are the best, so... Yep. Never mind then. We need those.
And I'll grab some to throw in the bioreactor. See, this was why I wanted to keep that peeper. Because sooner or later I need to power a
Emergency
bioreactor.
power only. Oxygen production offline.
It'll do.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Hydrochloric acid. Polyaniline.
Right.
Okay.
Do we remember to actually grab the seed cluster?
The phrase I'm thinking of rhymes with clucking bell. Apparently, when Subnautica 2 goes live, Subnautica 2
Yeah?
is going to have native multiplayer.
Huh. Huh.
So dragging you two in to be eaten by Reapers is going to be a fun time.
My brain is immediately gone to, you know, the yes. You can witness the I've just got the impression of things I am going to be banned from doing. Building the base.
No, I mean, we achieved very effective symbiosis on the last base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, the bioreactor's empty. Why is the bioreactor empty? All of the solar panels should be used first.
I'm not actually sure. It might just be a case of...
Especially since nothing's
because-
actually active.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
Weird.
That should keep it going for a while.
Yep. Not exactly the most efficient for space, but it's comes out pretty good.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's, you know what, 5-minute grow time, 7 minutes of power. I'm pretty sure that grow time happens independent of power.
Yep. So there's my seed cluster. And since I can't get
I was
these down
about-
there either...
Yeah, I was about to say, those are probably a good idea to
Whoops.
grab.
Looks good to me.
Yep.
Oh, right. That's what drained all my power. You!
Yeah, that's... yeah. The water filtration machines are kind of, you know, they're great in some circumstances, absolute crap in others.
It can't drain the power to 0 with the solar panels being used first. But if something drains the solar panels to the point where it starts draining the bioreactor, then the water filtration machine will just drain the bioreactor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, that would seem to be everything.
We got some inventory space. Anything else we want to grab?
I don't think so.
Any... Actually, there's one thing we might want to grab.
What?
Table coral.
I've got table coral, but I probably need more.
Yeah, essentially, it's always a case of... It's used for computer chips, it's used for, you know, scanning rooms.
Yeah. Okay. That's my entire supply of table coral.
Yep.
Which fits into my inventory perfectly.
Yes.
So, time to go.
Yep. And my brain has like just automatically insert, you know, the 2 coconuts. Are they going? Ah yes. Click 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 click.
Come, Patsy. Ah, Monty Python. Is there anything that Monty Python will ever not be relevant to?
Nope, but I still love this quote is never leaving my brain. In fact, they thought to invent what was it? A type of humor that was absolutely indescribable. And the fact that there now exists a label called Pythonesque shows that they have failed.
Camelot.
Camelot.
No, it's only a model.
Yep, hang on, stop. Isn't Mordred supposed to show up by now?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Let's check the inside of this thing. Hello, did we turn you off by accident or something?
Welcome aboard.
Oh! They have to power up when you open the gate.
Oh!
That's why that's why when we come into the game we get the 6 messages saying base is now powered.
Right. 6?
I assume there'd be more, except they're hidden.
Ah.
There she is. There's Mordred.
Here we go. Yep, I'm just thinking, base exists to scream dangerous thing is here.
And provide signpost.
Yep.
There she goes.
Yep.
I really don't want her to follow me down there, so I'm going to go back around this corner and wait until she circles round. Whoop. Forgot to wait for the afterburner there. Going back this way, past the crystal formation, down the hole. Quietly going to lurk at the crystal formation as I go down, come up. That's it, you just swim off that way, don't mind me. I'm not here. Bye, Mordred.
Yep. there's the rest of our stuff.
Yep.
Now let's plant the creep vine and stuff in.
Welcome aboard,
Yep.
Captain.
So nice to have a grow bed.
Arrow plant clipping?
First, can't grow table coral. Still disappointing. Can, however, grow water bottles.
Yep. I still am having a sort of internal chuckle at the fact that we did the math. It turns out literally growing water bottles is, you know,
More efficient.
better than the machine that makes water bottles.
Yes. You are for organics now.
Yep. Throw the root puzzles in there.
Well, I'll need those. Although
True.
I want to make the base down the hole before I carry all the materials down the hole. So,
Yeah.
while I'm faffing about in here, scan a room. You have a job to do.
Yep. Ooh, that's the other thought I had. How much water does one of those fevered peppers give?
15.
15. Huh. I'm just going to assume for that. I think it's literally just as efficient to have a fevered pepper tree growing. Okay, only about 5 water less efficient to have a fevered pepper tree growing than it is to, you know, have a water filtration unit.
Huh.
Yeah, the backhand math says they work out to be about the same.
It's charging the battery, that's why things are...
Yep. Anything else we want to drop off for now? Magnetite, diamonds, gold?
Almost certainly. We'll need gold for power lines, but we'll drop off the magnetite, diamonds, polyaniline, fibers. And I think we... No, we'll need that for base building things. We'll need 2 of the magnetite.
We'll probably need 1 table coral sample for the scanner room. And, oh boy, more frippin' titaniums.
Thankfully, we have a button for that. Wait, that's right, I put it in the locker, didn't I?
Yes, you put it in the locker. And it was also the bit that was going to be used for, you know, the thingy.
Well, what would you
You know.
suggest we do? We're going to have to get more titanium either up there or down here. Doesn't matter.
There. Also, we might want to pick up, you know, the beacon. As in inside the prawn suit.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
Because it's
in
not
there
going to
so
be
that when
very useful.
That's in the prawn suit because when I pick up the power indicator out there, I want to be able to drop the power indicator specifically.
Okay.
Normally you can't pick which beacon you pick up, you drop.
Right.
Because normally it doesn't matter. You can go into storage, you can go into storage, you can go into storage.
If we bring... The 4 scanners I don't think are going into storage.
Yeah,
For
because we'll need
upgrades, I mean.
those.
And the plastic ingots probably going to be deconstructed for
Yeah.
science.
And I'll need the quartz and titanium to make a hatch.
Yep. The lithium, on the other hand...
You can stay. Wait, hang on, there's space over here. Exactly 2 spaces, so use it for the lithium.
Yep.
Okay. Now, if I remember... No, we need to double check things, because if I remember the plan... Now that we've got the 2 power sources connected, which were in 2 of these underground chambers, the plan was to run the power line from...
Hello, Frost!
Hey, Frost! We shut off the fan art.
Yeah.
It was wonderful fan art, thank you. Perfect!
Yes. But the fact that I'm, you know, the type of hovering... Am I a shoulder angel or shoulder devil in this case?
You're a shoulder potato.
Fair.
But, no, where we wanted to go was there.
Yep. And the plan was generally hug the wallish until we hit it.
It's just barely off a northeast bearing.
Yep.
If I
And
follow
if we hug the wall...
if I follow a true northeast bearing from here,
Yep.
I'll effectively miss it by half an inch. So
Yeah, the other thing I was thinking was going for the less, you know, true method is so that way, we can hopefully dodge, you know, scary fish lady. Wait, no, God dang it, this refers to Morgana.
Morgana, yeah, that's your clue.
Yes.
Because
I said scary fish lady, and my brain immediately went to, wait, that could also refer to Margaret.
Marguerite, yeah.
Yep, Margaret.
Yeah, okay, so effectively we need to chain power line 1 to power line 2, then feed
We've
power
done that.
line 2 into the hole.
But didn't you say that, given the relative closeness of, one of the chambers down there to the actual, place where we put the power?
Ah, yeah, because we were thinking of connecting those 2.
Yeah.
Which means we'd have to do a lot of laying of power lines first, once we get down there. But it should be feasible.
Yeah.
You'd have to get down here, get into the central chamber, then get out to here.
Yeah. It'll be probably a bunch of prawn suit walking, but, it'll allow us to explore the place to our heart's content first.
Yeah,
Get a lay of the land before building a base.
yeah, okay.
And if we're doing a long road dodge of Morgana, it should be easier.
The thing is, I don't want
where's
to go off
Morgana?
path and end up in this pile when I'm trying to get down into this pile. Yep, there's a lot of holes down here, and I want to fall in the
Love
right
holes,
one.
that's why I called that one the volcano-y one.
Yeah, trouble is, we don't know what this place looks like.
True.
Landmarks-wise.
Right.
'Cause it's somewhere over there.
Yeah. Go to the other scanner room. Because that one's that one that actually has Morgana marked on it.
Who is not currently active, but is instead sitting directly on top of her lair.
Yep.
Because her
Well, near enough.
That's where I flagged her lair. And her patrol route basically circles. Oh, hang on. There's the hub. There's. Oh, she. That's where she cycles. She cycles between the two holes. Oh, you cheeky buggers! Curse you, game devs!
You.
You evil, sadistic geniuses!
We know we want to go down there, so which one do we want? Well, I'm just thinking we go to the volcano one because we want to mark it anyway.
That is true. That's what the other beacon in the prawn suit is for, actually.
Yep. So, we going in the prawn suit or the submarine?
Almost certainly the prawn suit. Why did I do that? I have 3 water bottles.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. How do we feel about being chased by a Leviathan today?
Not particularly liking it, so I'm thinking we bear to the north of northeast, slightly. Less chance of aggro that way.
You were saying?
Okay, less chance of Morgana aggro that way. Because we're heading towards Morgana's end of the territory. Geronimo?
Close enough. Active and swimming away.
Titanium.
I didn't see it, and I'm not waiting around.
Okay.
This is, I think, the hole I was trying to avoid.
More power, at least. Or more possible power.
Yeah.
Might as well have a quick look around near the bottom.
Yes. Lots of silver, kyanite. That's some more gold. More gold. I mean,
This is relatively self-contained.
Silver, gold, and kyanite paradise, this place.
Yep. Relatively self-contained though, so...
We go up. Is that another chandelier?
Hang on. Let's see where she...
She's currently well over there.
That looks very chandelier-ish, yes.
So if we now drop down into the cave.
Remember, this cave was circle around, not crack-like.
True. This looks like even more power.
Yes.
So good to know there's lots of these.
Yep. What's the red round thingy on the floor?
It's a creature egg.
Ah, okay.
Those aren't individually scannable. She's leaving.
Walk into the KG formation?
Yep. That looks more like it.
Yep. Okay, so we apparently couldn't fit the thing in here, not easily. But
That also
Very
means
double.
it should be.
Something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
That also means it should be Leviathan proof.
yeah. Well, thereabouts.
That's an attack scream. She's detected me. What I'm doing is called testing a theory. She's right there. She's detected me. Screamed at me, but she didn't come to get me. And that's because she
Right.
couldn't. She doesn't fit. Haha!
Yes! Let's mark it on the location.
Gimme!
Because let's put exactly on the bottom of the crystal chandelier.
Yep. Sometimes you read my mind.
The other hole.
Could have called it something like basement access or something, but it fits the description. And I'll mark it red because Morgana tends to camp it.
Yep. But let's go.
Whee!
Whee!
Crunch. We are within range of the other outposts, which means that if there's anything lurking down here, we should know about it.
Yep. My brain's provided the words, that looks plot relevant.
Yes, it does. Oh, you're kidding. I can't fit a prawn suit in there. Oh, right. That's why.
They definitely got the vibe right.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Nice.
You have vibes, all the vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, if this is the bit underneath the thing, I have to say, we might have trouble, actually building on the roof.
Yeah. In fact, we might have trouble building in here at all.
Yep.
Doable.
No, I'm
but-
talking about power lines.
Yeah, doable, but the power lines don't quite work. Hello.
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our designs provide for redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted. You have scanned all the components we need to make a storage, body.
Are you excited?
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Eh. Is there anything around here that's, scannable? Come on.
I mean, we've already scanned the organs.
Yep. Oh. Is there any description of what this place was? Or did? Nope, that's fossil excavator.
No, that's somewhere else.
Oh. I miss that.
No, no further information. This is just an architect site.
Yep.
We're only 140 meters from power. I suppose the real question is, how low can you go? Because that's 110 meters. If I can drop that by even 10 meters and then build a power line here, that's starting to increase.
I was thinking, do you have you have a titanium and a gold, right?
I have a lot of titanium and gold.
Just get out your builder tool.
Hang on. Power. 102, 101, 100. Yep, coming in direct from PWR. That means I can now plant it right there.
You know what? Fair. Figure out where we will actually put it after we let's see, I want to go exploring as well.
Well, here's the thing. This is the central chamber, the big sort of three-way thing. Because if I bring up the map...
That's down there a bit. That's...
Because now if I head this way... This still works because we're below sea level. Kind of thickery, but it works. If I now go back here, see, this is the section that comes up to...
And the bit we were noting was actually the bit that was... Huh!
Here. Here is directly below the thermal vent. So there's a thermal vent right up there.
Huh. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
I want to see if we can't go explore some of the volcano side passages for a bit.
I mean, they're not volcano, they're crystal, but yes, we could.
Yeah, but, you know.
I mean, building a base in here would be a statement.
Yep.
Especially since I can do
Then
it.
again, building a base under the chandelier is also a statement.
True.
And we can go out and...
I was thinking of positioning the base here in the center of the three junctions, because that gives us maximum radius on this cavern.
Yeah, either that or... Yeah, about there.
Yeah, okay.
Either that or I was thinking either that or, we don't have the main type of them. We don't need to. I'm a dumb.
And...
Nope.
Brrr.
It's already on.
Because of the
Power
connection I
restored.
put there.
All primary systems online.
Now,
Neat.
I am, however, going to need some titanium from somewhere. Because I had enough for the power line and I had enough for the scanner room. Guess what I do not have enough for?
An entrance.
Yeah,
okay.
a hatch. I don't have enough for a door.
Okay, take the prod suit and just swim around inside some of the tunnels. See if there's anything in there that we can harvest, mine, whatever.
Oh yeah, I will need the prawn suit for air. I was just thinking, why do I need to take the prawn suit? I have a sea glide, but no air. Air is helpful.
Basically, yep, air is helpful.
I mean, we came along one of the tunnels. Oh, hello.
Hello. We'll need to, you know, probably use the sea glide to figure out where the tunnel entrances are so we can, you know, take them.
Yeah. Ah,
Hey, rocks!
rocks. That one had titanium in it. Okay, you know what? It can wait.
Yeah, I'm thinking we just open up the thing so that way we can get unlost.
Works for me. I'll make a proper base in a bit.
Yeah, I was thinking we might need to, you know, move it. What
We
the?
have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility. It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
Show me where I am.
I think we... Oh.
That's going down.
Yep. Where are we in this then? There. We're at the bottom. So. That was where we were. We've yet to explore any of the side branches, but still. There's fragments.
Heat
limestone.
area. Where can I put more thermal plants?
Please tell me this isn't one of those accidentally through the roof. Nope. Yes, it is. It's. Take a look at the top right. That tiny dot right there.
That's the fucking volcano again.
Yes.
You bastard.
My thought right now is the words, damn it, devs! Good job, but damn it! We can use the smokers, but they don't get marked.
Up there.
Yep.
That's...
Okay.
that one up there is... That's Morgana.
Yep. Dot shifts occasionally on the map, I think.
And that one, I believe, is... Mordred.
Mordred. I was thinking, yeah, we could, because if we get a little more gold, we could possibly leapfrog this space a little more. Actually, is it possible to leapfrog this space a little more forward? Not particularly.
Define forward.
Towards the deeper bit, like the actual deep bit.
Here.
Yeah. Like, is there any other chambers in this volcano-ish area that we could put in?
Doesn't look like it.
Hang on, maybe. Actually, is that chamber goes up, right?
See,
Like,
this is the side
not
chamber.
that one.
These two here, this one and this one, are the holes that came down from above. So those two are Morgana's lair.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
This is the other end of Morgana's lair, the bit we couldn't scan.
Right.
So this
because
comes
if we
down
build
from
it at
Morgana's lair, which...
Yeah, because
we
if
need
we
one in
build it at the bottom of the volcano, it is a little closer to the other end of Morgana's lair, right? And it'd be, you know...
Build it there,
It'd take some connections. Yeah. It would take some connections, but... It'd be closer to the end of Morgana's lair, and it would be more, you know, flat, so we don't have to look up all the time and try and guesstimate.
I mean, building it down here is kind of a flex.
It is kind of a flex, though.
Honestly, I'm not
Now
sure
let's see. What?
Honestly, I'm not sure we need to move it. We've got a decent view when you combine our
True.
bases. We now know that our next thing is that this is also a hole.
Yep. We probably are going to need to put another base at the bottom of it to, you know, look into the hole. Because I think that the bottom of the hole is at least beyond the patrol route of Morgana.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Yep.
There she is, all the same.
Yep.
But now,
yeah,
if we throw another couple of thermal plants on those smokers,
Yep.
we can now run that power line past Morgana down here.
Yep. Need more titanium. And honestly, this one, we can't detect any additional Leviathans using this one. We might as well use this one to scan for materials.
Yep.
Titanium?
I definitely think we should scan for titanium. There's some right in the middle of Morgana's patrol area.
There's some right next to the volcano entrance, I think.
Yeah, which may be safe to access. And this was the other hole, so let's head here.
Pami just wants to walk along the edge to, you know, towards the Morgana's lair, just to say we did it.
Oh, I absolutely will. I'm just, you know, getting the titanium first.
Yep.
Order of operations, you know.
Yeah.
I missed. Way the hell over there. When I hear her roar, I jump in the hole.
Yes.
She's starting to come this way. Here. Too slow, milady.
Seek fluid intake.
There's a titanium over there. That looks away from everything.
Yes, it does.
Shall we go get it?
She's seen us. She can't reach us.
Away, please.
She's kinda pissed. Listen for the scream. Listen for the scream. How much more titanium can we carry? We don't have any extra storage units.
I don't know. What I do know is that we've just emptied our personal inventory, so we can just, you know, shove some in there.
True. Okay, we're fine.
Yep, we'll let the lady pass, and then we'll head back, I think.
Yep.
To, you know, mine.
Yeah. Always got to be polite and wait for your leviathans.
Yep.
Worst case scenario, we have somewhere safe to go to effect repairs.
Yep.
Whoop! Accidentally hit a fish.
Yep. That one I think is a bit off. Ways off.
Northwest. That's the other end. That's where we're going.
Ah. Shall we, go look at, you know, go through the tunnel? Now we got some titanium?
Because if I open that and look north-ish, yeah, that's where we're going. Huh.
Huh.
Oh hey, look what I found. Back
Yoinks.
inside.
Anyway, back into the hole?
Yeah, we've got enough for now. Back into the hole.
Yep. Let's see if we can't find the other end of this place.
While she's busy.
Yep. Yeah, we found one entrance. Where's the other one?
It's up there.
Let's go.
Oops.
Hello, is there anything interesting here?
There wasn't in the other tunnel.
There wasn't, but it'll be nice to have a look around. So after all, the Deltas put a bunch of nice shiny rocks here, and as we all know, humans like shiny rocks.
Endemic to the species, isn't it?
Yep.
Kyanite, diamond. Really appreciated.
Ooh, Frost wants us to name one the outpost down here, outpost basement.
Sure. Just let me find some copper to make a beacon.
And we're at...
We're pretty much under Morgana's lair. But this is the bottom of the hole.
Ah, nice. So, what's the copper rock again? Actually, wasn't there copper rock we could mine?
Down here, I don't think we found any. What we mostly found was gold and silver.
As in, like, the copper rock. Not the big one. Either, huh?
That's just...
We have a scanner room! Why are we so confused about this?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. That's why I didn't know why you were asking. I was just going to plug the copper rock into the scanner room.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's limestone, I believe. Also, what do I need to build this? Ion cube, kyanite. Fuck you!
What?
The one plant I didn't bring.
Because we have a pile of them down here?
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
The battery plants. I didn't think I brought any of those.
No, they grow all over the location around the outside, don't they?
Not anymore. I thought I'd pruned most of them. Ion cubes are easy. Davy Jones has some. I left Davy Jones upstairs. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that whilst you pruned a bunch of them, they're all over inside the deep biome as well.
Quite possible.
No more down here, unfortunately, for copper, but...
I have been tragically seized by one of my ideas.
Yes?
I was going to grow up a bit now that I know that there's titanium literally all over the frickin' place. But I'm gonna have to offload some stuff if I want to make room for this. I'll need titanium.
Also, I noticed that your repair tool appears to be out of batteries.
The repair tool, I left... its battery is currently in the Sea Glide.
Ah, okay.
Because I left the other
Never mind,
battery
then.
charging.
Ah, I thought you picked it up. Never mind.
No. I will need those. I will need this. Work with me here.
What is your brilliant idea?
I have a lot of titanium.
Yeah?
I know I'm naming this place after a basement. That doesn't mean I can't also make it a tower.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Insert the grand put upon Sai here. So, which side's closer to the deep bit that we have to go to?
Technically this side. Can we fit a scanner room this side?
No.
In that case, it would be this side, probably. Can we fit a scanner room this side?
Doubt it because of the crystals and annoying alignment. Maybe actually... No, crystals and alignment staying.
Ah well, we weren't going to use this for that anyway, so... Whoop. Knew I forgot something. No reinforcement basement.
Nope. Don't have lithium for reinforcement basement, I don't think.
No, I don't. My repair tool's out of power.
Yep, because you put it into the Sea Glide.
Yep. Okay.
All you have is this useless kyanite.
I'll reinstall it later. I really do want the hatch on the ground floor, but I'll need access to the top, because I'll need to scan for the materials to fix this eventually. But for now I'm just going to... Okay, sorry about this. My brain seized upon the word lighthouse, put the scanner room on the top of a tower, and just would not let go.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
I have managed to make this thing less effective. Hang on, let me reinstall the upgrades and check.
Honestly, part of me is thinking, we're so low down that it might actually be a benefit to have the water in here. So we can, you know, have the ground at around eye level.
You're not wrong. Unfortunately, short of damaging the base again and then letting all the damage occur, I don't know how I'd do that. No, I have made it more effective. We can now actually scan into this bit.
Yep.
I have moved it 6 inches to the left.
Oh, yeah, I still remember the thing I read of that was, you know, Elizabeth Quest, which is basically, you know, they're exacting perfectionists of order. They were like, we missed the ley line, we're moving everything 6 inches to the left.
Seek fluid intake.
Hey, I found the water.
Yep.
I did not bring a salad, so I'm going to have to go back upstairs. But still, all things considered, I'd still call this an effective room.
You know what, fair.
And then I get rooms for... since thermal is providing power, I get a room for effectively storage, I get a room for effectively... in fact, I kind of get a room for all sorts of things, just going down the building from...
Yeah, I'm just looking at this and like, yes, the tower. Tower of uselessness.
I'll take it! Now, are you going to start draining the water, or have I convinced you to leave it there?
I don't know.
Anyway, I just thought of something that would be helpful, and now I've lost it. Oh, that was it. Copper and quartz. Don't have those. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This, in a way, this feels weirdly like, you know, the Crystal Tree Zone.
Yeah. Oh. Kind of is, this version of the... Ah, crap.
What?
Can't beacon it! Don't have a beacon!
Nope.
That's why I was going for the fabricator. Can't do that either, because I don't have the materials for a fabricator. Okay, let's head back upstairs.
You need water anyway. Go to your water tower.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Pete. Yes. The base water problems, yes.
Can I get away with this?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I know!
And
Here she comes. I have a shadow leviathan circling overhead. I'm dying of thirst. This is fine. Yep, I got away with it.
yep, I'm gonna go and... Oh, hey, there's copper.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna go and get my food.
Yeah, I'm not going to gamble on getting away with it twice.
That's fair. And look there, to your right, what do you see? Battery plants.
You are correct.
That's why I was very skeptical that you had deforested the area of, you know, battery plants.
I thought I had.
It
I
would
was
take
wrong.
a lot. Yep. I'm gonna go get food. Ugh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Ooh, I'm back. What I miss?
I'm alive. Despite, rather than because of, my own excellence, but I am alive.
When you said excellence, more my brain provided me with the words press X to doubt.
Yep. I'm gonna need rubies.
Ah yes, the roof rubies.
Yep.
My brain provided the words almost as infuriating as roof magnetite.
I should be safe to do that much. Shadow Leviathan's attack from above. You can tell because of where they keep their stomach.
Fair. My resume with that was that would be the dumbest way to have, you know, have a way of avoiding shadow leviathans. Stick to the roof.
That may actually be the strat, I don't know.
Point.
And I need another scanner room. Which is going to be gold, check, table coral. I need one. Copper. Don't have here. I'll need.
We need to build a beacon to basically call. Should we call the volcano one the basement, or
What volcano?
not volcano? The chandelier. Unfortunately it's in my brain emphasizes volcano because I saw it first on the scanner and my brain immediately went, "Ooh, that looks like a volcano-y type structure."
It's not.
It's not.
Your brain is wrong.
I know.
Okay. Offload the rubies. Offload the spare silver.
I'm pretty sure we got way too much kyanite.
I need... Oh, right, I had all of this. I completely forgot. I may have to abandon the organic differentiation and start putting things in this one as well.
Yep.
What do you know? I did need the copper. I think I'm good on gold, but I needed the copper. Also quartz. Okay. That's got, what, 7 times however many fevered peppers that is.
I'm gonna make that's 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll waste the water.
I think it's 7 by 7, so 49 minutes. I think something like that.
Which is plenty of time, and this one has a lot less, but we can still call it if we need it, because we still have 500 powers worth.
Yep.
So what I can do is I can run both scanner rooms. One tracking the shadow leviathans, obviously, but I can set one to track copper, and then I can set the one downstairs to track titanium. And then I can pick up all the copper and titanium in the immediate vicinity.
Right.
Which would be helpful. Before I go, I will also make some salads.
Yep. And I was thinking you might also want to, you know, empty your inventory of random stuff.
What random stuff?
I was just okay, I'm gonna fully admit I was basically looking at the quartz there.
I probably won't need quite as much quartz as that. I won't need all of the quartz. But I'll need some, because Fabricator takes quartz.
Right.
Quartz is not just for Windows. Misclick. There we go. Triple check that the reactor's still full before I leave. It is. Can't fill it anymore.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
head back towards the other hole. We know we ran into copper on the way. Also know that we're not currently in danger. If I... No, we've got space.
I was thinking, have you made the beacon to put on the base?
No, I was going to make a fabricator once I had some more copper and use that to make a beacon.
Okay.
Different order of operations, that's all. Ooh, quartz. Quartz that does not take...
Did you say you had too much of it?
For my inventory space for immediate use, yes. In terms of general use, no, I'm definitely going to... You need more. You always need a lot of things. Titanium, obviously. But quartz is one of them. Where's Morgana? Way the hell over there. Where's Mordred? Way the hell up there. Good. The Leviathans become less terrifying when you know where they are.
Yep.
Although, that's only true in most cases. Looking at you, that one Reaper Leviathan. Yeah. I think I told the story about that that Reaper over on the Subnautica 1 stream. That one Leviathan.
I think that's a copper one.
Yep, it's a copper one. Yeah, over in Subnautica 1, at one point I crossed into the Dunes biome on one of my non-streamed playthroughs, thinking, okay, there's Reaper Leviathans around here somewhere. I can't see any. I should... the water here is pretty clear. They'll be polite and warn me if any of them are coming my way, because they scream at you and echolocate. That's how they find you. So I can just turn around and book it. And that was the moment when... yeah, okay, storage is full. Yeah, that was the moment when one spawned in. I know it spawned in because in that precise second, the shadow appeared on the seabed below me. Meaning that, and it appeared pretty much life-size. A Reaper Leviathan had spawned in about 10 meters above my head.
Huh.
I was not in a sea moth or a prawn suit at the time. I was operating on a sea glide.
Oh no.
Yeah. That one Reaper. Yeah, if ever I talk about that Reaper Leviathan, yeah, that's the Reaper Leviathan I mean.
Yep.
Yeah, we're thinking we might keep the water in this part of the base because it makes the scanner room easier to read.
Yeah.
Then I'm just thinking we'll need water up there, which means we'll need damage up there for a moment. Which means... there is a method to this madness. Damage. Damage. Damage.
Yep. I just love how our solution to this is we can't read the map because it's too up and it's all blending together was quite literally fill the room with water then.
Yep. Now. No.
I think that so long as they're connected, You have to isolate the top room if you want the top room to be the one filled with water.
But that's quite okay. I can uninstall ladders.
Okay, that's fair.
And I think I'm on the bottom now.
Yep.
Which means... time to install... lithium! Fuck!
Can bases be destroyed?
No.
Okay, cool.
To my knowledge, no. They just get increasingly damaged.
Right.
Now I need to take this out again. Alright, the ladder! So I now need to install patch down here for a bit. There's a plan at work here, don't worry. It's a fairly bullshit plan, but it's a plan. Hey, structure now 0.1. I needed air anyway. Okay. Now I can get in.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
That should do its work.
Yep.
I still have no lithium.
Good enough to reinstall another hatch up top. Wait, but that'll just ruin the thing again.
Yeah,
won't it?
it'll ruin the structural integrity.
Right, time to turn on the scanner for lithium, I guess.
Now, if as long as I leave the damage intact.
Yeah?
In my earlier bases, I managed to get an upstairs area to stay flooded when a downstairs area was clear. Can I repeat the trick? Nope.
Nope.
Wish I knew how I did it.
And I'm just to hear about Pit's comment of the base has a water problem yet again. And my brain is going, for this? This is not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah, that's not a bug, it's a feature. Yeah, the first thing I'm gonna need is lithium. But I'm probably going... Yeah, The water is honestly more trouble than it's worth at the moment.
Ah.
For the utility we're getting out of it, I'm used to reading scanner rooms from this angle, so...
Ah, okay.
This is mainly an attempt to see, can we get this to work for you, and no, we can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna patch it up.
Okay.
Huh.
There's some holes inside the scare room itself.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
When it's not looking for leviathans or planning a route, I very rarely look at things from above anyway. I normally try and get a 3D perspective.
Hmm.
And that means that the ladder can be reinstalled. Although this has inadvertently reflooded the rest of the base. It takes a lot of practice to accidentally flood a place that you've already trained.
Now I'm just reminded of other games where basically, full flooded full rooms are, you know, how do you put it? There's half flood rooms, full flooded rooms, and fires. It's a submarine game. And full flood rooms are actually useful. For the simple reason of, if there's a fire next door,
open
the door.
Yep. Okay, nearest lithium is this way. Hello, Morgana. Oh, she saw me.
Yep.
But she has to continue the patrol.
Yep.
There she goes.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Lithium this way. Oh, there's some. She's there, but she did not see me. Good.
Right.
No need to dive in the hole.
Yep.
Oh, that's an attack call. In the prawn suit. Ooh, she was closer than I thought.
Yep.
But I've got enough to do basic reinforcements. While she's circling around here, I'm going to go over to this entrance. Oh, copper.
Yep.
I can finally make a fabricator. Now that the base isn't constantly flooding. I can make reinforcements, make a fabricator, and then finally make the frickin' beacon.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Put the actual reinforcement basement back in.
Yep.
Now. Oh right, this one hadn't unflooded. When I last dismantled this one, it was still flooded.
Okay, I love the fact that it's like we built it, and it's like, let's go down, sploosh. Did you remember to pump out the water during the construction process?
Signs point to no. Okay, reinforcement basement is stable.
My brain has got reinforcement basement is stable, everything smells faintly of fish.
You know, standard for this game. Okay. I have done this stupidly. I've put a ladder directly in front of the door. Because I'm a professional.
Well done.
Let's try putting the door on the other side. Given a choice between moving the ladder or moving the door, I chose to move the door. Because, of course, I did. Lighthouse design door at the bottom. Everything you want at the top. And this also means that this is probably going to be the floor where we build the titanium!
Go get it from your prawn suit, there should be a bunch in there.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, it says you always need more titanium than you have in this game.
Agreed. I have an idea.
Yes?
It's a very stupid idea. The other thing I was going to scan for here was copper, wasn't it?
Yep.
If I set the thing scanning copper, I can then deconstruct the ladders. Wait, hang on. Inventory space. Quartz storage. Okay. That gives me 2. Now I go down to the ground floor and I'll want a fabricator. Right there.
Okay.
Now I need to make it... Now, let's get some more of this quartz stored. Make more room. The best place to store it is back up there, so... Move the ladder. This is the stupidest possible way I could be doing this.
Are you sure?
It gets things out of my inventory, and that's the important thing. Now I go over here.
You're right, this is the most backwards way you could do things possibly.
And make deployables. Copper!
Did you rush grab it from the thrower suit?
Prawn suit's on the roof, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Crisis averted. Asterisk. This also, incidentally, means that I can do... Why doesn't it like... now it likes that. WTF for that. Beacon.
Okay.
Now I swim under the base. A beacon. Now, since there's deeper, I don't necessarily want to use basement here. I mean, we're surrounded by these bright purple crystals, right?
Yes.
I think I've spelled that right. Not happy with it. Just going to swim for a second to ward off the chill. And...
My brain is like, I search up turquoise, so my brain immediately goes, that's the wrong colour!
yes, it is. If we want another shade of purple... It's the wrong shade of purple, but if we want to limit ourselves to a shade of purple...
That works, I guess.
We can do better. With Roombas of Thought,
Yeah.
we can do better. Hang on, I'm just going to go and get in the prawn suit so that I don't freeze to death while I'm writing a beacon.
What was the name of the Lady of the Lake?
Can't recall off the top of my head if the Lady of the Lake even had a name beyond the Lady of the Lake.
My brain's going Excalibur because it's clearly a giant pointy crystal formation stabbed into a stone.
Right, hang on. There's 2 chandeliers overhead, right?
Yes.
Tell me I'm wrong, I fucking dare you.
On one hand, I want to. On the other hand, all my brain can go is, my brain is basically going is, why do you still have the beacon for power? We've connected it.
Because I haven't gone to collect it yet.
I hate the intrusive thoughts.
I have a lot of beacons.
Yeah. Remember when you said like your first game, the first time you played, that this happened? Along with the base mass?
There we are. Okay. Is there anything else that would be useful to have down here? Yes. A moon pool. Would be very, very
Those are useful.
to have a moon pool.
Yep. And unlike on the other base, we can actually build one here.
Exactly. Big empty spaces.
Yep.
Moon pool needs lubricant, titanium, and lead. We've got the lead, it's over in the storage locker. We've got the creek vine, that's growing in the tank. We just need to pick up the titanium. And we'll need more copper for scanner rooms.
Yeah.
Down a magnetite too. Oh, wait, I don't have a hatch, do I? I do have the ingredients for a hatch.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Inventory management. If it's stupid, but it works. I'll empty out the storage. The prawn suit's empty. sit here and give her a minute. And she can't get to me, she's kind of pretty. Go this way. Fast. And I have somewhat stupidly arranged it so that safety is now requires me to go towards the Leviathan. What do we want to use our last mining on this run for? Copper or titanium?
Not actually sure.
You always need
probably titanium.
Yeah, you always
probably titanium, given your propensity for building stupidly tall towers.
I'm like a wizard. I see something, I have to build a tower on it. How do I build my bases? I build up. Step 1 is going to be to reinstall the ladders.
Yep.
That's in a very awkward place. So I'll have to move the ladders.
Bobby is loving the fact that, yes, we shall do things with ladders. Oh no! Wait, hang on. Bobby is thinking, now watch as we discover that we put the ladder, in front of the entrance.
Yeah, because I put it opposite the entrance, didn't I? Okay, so... Can I put the ladder here? Yes. Okay, let's do that. That's... directly on top of this one, right? Okay, so... You need to move. That one's here. Okay, this one's going to have to move as well. I'm going to have to... put that there. That can go here. Ha!
Right.
Got it. Spiral staircase installed. Now getting up here is very quick. Installing it was very slow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll just need to grab the lead and make a lubricant, which I do upstairs. I'll also need some more reinforcements, so lithium may be in order.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There was lots of lithium about. I'll just pick some from the cavern. From the cavern where Outpost Eris is.
Yep.
Running into a lot of fish down here. But I'm a lot less scared about going and finding this titanium now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, come on!
What? Oh.
Oh,
What? Height?
height. The tank's too short.
Ah.
Okay. Ingredients for alien containment. 5 glass. I turned it
The
on
other
to
thought
Windows!
is, if you just expand... Yeah. My thought is, if you expand it downwards, you'll lose everything.
Not if I take it out first.
But you can't take out the vine.
I'm also wondering if expanding it downward, I don't know if it took things away before. Bringing it up did, but I don't know if down did because I hadn't put anything in it yet.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I just assumed they'll be the same.
Well, if I can't make it bigger and I can't take it out, does it matter?
Not really, probably. We might have to go surfacing again.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If I can't get it out, and I can't make the tank bigger without losing it, then it's not achieving anything, is it? I've lost it already.
Yeah.
Would you mind Googling so that I know what I'm doing? Can you grow creepvine in a single-story tank?
Okay. Huh.
have an answer? Spud, I haven't heard anything from you in a while. Is Discord being... No, Discord seems to be behaving itself. Okay, it says I should be good. Try again. I'm hearing
Words,
nothing.
words.
Okay, I heard words there. Okay, Discord has decided to take me out of contact with the potato. Discord is usually pretty reliable, unless I'm streaming, at which point suddenly things are questionable. I'm going to try disconnecting and reconnecting the Discord. I'm just going to turn some of the Discord things, and I may have to mute for a second. Alright. Spud says... Okay. I still don't have an answer to whether or not the thing can grow in a single-story tank. Judging by the fact that I probably should have seen some growth by now, I'm going to say no. So, now we find out, will this destroy the plants? Looks like yes. Yes, it will. Saved everything else, but better somehow. Maybe better to leave it where it was, all things considered, instead of putting it on the ground. Just go down, do what's needful, come out. Yeah, that works. So we've lost the creepvine seed. Well, that's not great. $8.49 anyway. Can't build the moon pool. But if I collect aerogel,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I have an idea. Probably a bad idea, like most of my ideas. But if I need to go this way, build the power generators for the next base. You get the thermal connections up and running. Come on! I'm trying to find the ones I've already built power generators on. That way. Oh, that's the hole. There, maybe? Oh, found my power plant. Yep, all the water around here seems to be about 70. titanium. Oh. No need to mine things individually. Behold, a touch more titanium. Okay. As far as I can tell, it's out of range. Of the existing power grid. It is exactly what I need it to be. Go that way. That way. Here we go. Oh, that's another thermo cave. I'm out of range of the prawn suit here anyway.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Plenty of time.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Could this enormous caverny bit be the thing I was looking for? I think it quite possibly could. Not quite still in range. There we go. Ooh. Like the previous biome, but red. Beacons, but I'm used to laying power lines without them. Okay. Safe area to park the prawn suit. Outline, no. Yes. Scannable. Red barrel. In order for these crystals to form, the surrounding water must be rich with beryllium. The environment must be very hot, between 6 and 50 degrees Celsius, and there must be surface fractures or cavities for the distinct formations to emerge. Well, it's not that hot here. There's my power line. I drop down. Ooh. Still goes deeper. Soundtrack's doing its job of freaking me out. This way's back for that. Okay, got it. That's the lowest I can go. Can I ground it? Blue line, blue line, blue line, blue line. Okay. I can afford to build one more power line. Still have to go deeper. Do still have power. But that this far and this far only. Okay. So I'll need more gold, more titanium, and the table coral. Want to collect the beacon off the other power line. Put it on this one. Connect, please. I don't know. There they are. Don't mind me, Morgana. Myself down the hole before a Leviathan spots me. Yeah, gonna go out on a limb and say I found the plot relevant biome. Discord is beeping at me. I heard something from Spud there. Spud, try speaking. And I've lost the Spud again.
Seek fluid intake.
Well, I found the titanium. finished titanium extraction, I'm going to try something. That did not help. I thought it might, but it didn't. Still nothing. I think the problem's on my end. VPN may be getting picky again. I keep seeing the potato disconnect and reconnect. I don't think that's gonna help. The problem is me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Table coral. Upgrades.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Also need quartz. The hatch. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, I just intend to fire up. I just intend to get enough done to open the scanner room and have a look at where I'm going next time. Then I'll head back up top and end the stream, I think. quartz. You heard that, right? I know that roar. Oh, that ain't good. Better idea, less dangerous.
Calorie intake recommended.
Power restored. All primary systems online. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Where am I and where am I going? Okay. No, it doesn't look like there's any more deep caves. In fact, that looks like a closed off area, which might be what I'm looking for. Yep, there you are. Oh, fuck. Do you see what I see? Because I see a big sign that says, "Do not go here." Yeah, I think that's enough Subnautica for today. Stop signs can't stop me if I refuse to read them. That's true, Pete. Stop signs can't stop me if I don't read them. These two, on the other hand, they can stop me pretty definitely. Just in case.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
We are, don't worry. Yeah, okay, I think we've found what our obstacle to overcome in order to complete the game is. Because now I have to rack my brain because I need to come up with names for the final two Leviathans.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
P1 and P2?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, Spud, you got me with that one. You know, if we take that route, a significant part of me is tempted to rename Outpost Basement Outpost Banana. But,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
85, that should be plenty. Power. Okay. Subnautica, what was that? What was that about? Anyway, I think now would be a very good time to leave. But yes, having bypassed Mordred and Morgana, now we need to fight effectively our final boss of the campaign. B1 and B2. Oh, the situations the Roombas get into. Our ultimate challenge, P1 and P2. Don't you hate it when you suddenly find a simple solution? Be a way up. There's a way up. I think that's a way up. Yes, that's a way up. Of course, I've just noticed, but we realise what this means, don't we? We've built our last scanner room of the game. We no longer need to build any scanner rooms. Which means I think I've built all my bases. I mean, I have expansions I want to do on all of the existing ones, but I think that in terms of new construction, I'm done.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, it's not like I don't have enough of them. Run is not complete. I still need to. I still need to build Alan his body, but. Yeah, this this brings us to the end of another Subnautica stream, and here, have some recursion, courtesy of blood. Yeah, we did build 2 bases this session, Spud, you're right. We built ballroom and basement. Thank you for the stream. It was our pleasure, believe me. And now I find out if this has become visible everywhere. It hasn't. But all the same, this has been a very fun stream. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you all for joining. Thanks to Blood. Thanks to Pete. Thanks to Spud, briefly, who is not here to sign off properly. But this has been a Roombas of Thought live stream. Curse you, Discord, indeed. Or curse my VPN for taking Discord away. We'll have to do some troubleshooting at some point, but not now. Because for now, another Roombas of Thought live stream has come to an end. I have been your host, Stalking Horse. It has been a thrilling time. Literally, I've been dodging leviathans. It's been quite tense. And my work has only just begun. It turns out Morgana is not the problem. It's B1 and B2. But all the same, thank you for joining, and yeah, I will see you next time. Until then, good night, or good morning, good day, depends on your time zone really. But have a good day from down under, and I'll see you next time.